Hey YouTube, welcome to another video, and this time I'm going to talk about recent scandal of Plug Power. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell icon so you get the latest information for the possible market opportunities. So recently Plug Power announced to restate previously issued financial statements. So let's find out what will be the impact of restatement on this stock. So they mentioned a couple of issues in their financial statement and also urged not to rely on previous reports. I investigated the whole issue and let's discuss it one by one. They mentioned the reported book value of right of use assets and related finance obligations. So what does it mean is, in 2018 the company adopted the new lease accounting standard. Under the new accounting standard, Plug Power was required to recognize lease property on the asset side and financial obligations on the liability side of the balance sheet. This allowed them to recognize the revenues and gross profit from sales and leaseback financing agreements. So this decision increased company's revenue and gross profit massively as compared to 2017. So it seems something went wrong and the company has determined it wrongly. So the next is loss accrual for certain services contract. This means Plug's updated annual financial report will likely record more loss from its service contracts, most probably from Amazon, but it's not a big threat in my opinion. In the third line, there is a big issue. Balance sheet discrepancies are not only related to lease accounting errors. Plug Power exaggerated the assets in the balance sheet. This means any investor invested in this company was unaware of real assets of the company, and all of their calculations before investing were based on wrong values. And lastly, this is most important, cost of good is increasing and R&D is decreasing. This is self-explanatory and the most alarming thing. So certainly the gross margin is going to get lower. Investors are more concerned with these two factors and certainly being misled. This can result in more lawsuits against Plug Power, and obviously this is a serious matter. Certainly no one wants to invest in a company which is burning its cash on bills, but if a company is spending a lot on R&D, which is considered as a long-term investment, investors are more likely to put money in that company. So these two misleading figures are certainly going to give massive impact on Plug Power in long term. Okay, first of all, this letter says restatements will not impact company's cash position and business operations. Plug is expecting to achieve its sales target. The CEO also affirmed to continue the operation and follow the mission to provide customers with green hydrogen solutions. This means management is ambitious to achieve long-term financial targets as well. But it doesn't mean it will have no implication. This whole scandal will end up being more complicated and maybe the company will lose clients. So after the correction, investors should expect reduce in gross margins, decrease in assets, decrease in R&D costs, increase in service losses. These all factors will certainly impact the stock price and can lead to a deep down investigation against the Plug Power or maybe multiple lawsuits against the company by the investors. Lastly, for now, the company has enough cash, almost $5 billion after recent offering of about 28 million shares at $65 per share. So Plug is likely able to defend the lawsuits. In my opinion, the company has potential, but the recent scandal is going to leave a long lasting impact on the stock value and investors may bear some loss. Although management seems confident about the stock value, these multiple serious errors are making me more skeptical about this company. So that's all for the video. I hope you guys got new information. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video.